couple of repairs, the rear axle and the fuel tank. So now it's time to go camping and test everything out. G'day peoples. For this little episode we're out at Andrew Drynan Park for a couple of days. Just enjoying the serenity. Pretty much got the whole of this side of the park to ourselves. So there's a couple of caravans down on the lower sections down there. We got this place to ourselves. And we've got a nice little campfire going. We can sit around and relax, eh Jeff?
Howdy.
Wonder what that is. Well, the water down south is a fair bit cooler than it was up around Darwin, etc. But at least you don't have to worry about crocs being in the water with you. It's very pleasant indeed. Not a bad little swimming spot. If you look further upstream, there's also some little spa pools. Yep, very nice. Anyway, time to head back to camp. G'day peoples. For today's mission we're going to try and remove the head off the air compressor and change it for another one. I don't know if you remember, but here's the suction connection and there's a discharge connection just above it. When I tried to undo it when I was up in Darwin, it all just snapped off. So I'm going to try and change this head section over, leaving all the rest in there, and try and get this air compressor working again. Then I've got to replace the hose, which you can see there when it blew the hose. So I've got to replace that hose all the way back to the air tank at the back. Anyway, let's get on with it. Alright, should just lift off nicely. You can see where the port broke off. So hopefully, if I can replace that section, she'll all go again. Okay, well, luckily I had another air compressor that had a leaking shaft seal on it, so I kept it for spares, and it's got a decent head on the back of it, so we'll change that end plate over. So I've replaced the oil filler plug with a grease nipple. Okay, what I did when I replaced the oil filler plug, I used these 3/8 24 UNF straight parallel thread grease nipples that fitted straight in. I'll chuck some grease in there. Not sure how much to really put in it. I don't know if it lost any when it blew the hose. Anyway, I guess we'll just give that a try and see how it goes. Well, got the hoses connected back up to the air compressor and the wiring done. Did have a little bit of problem trying to get the discharge line to start, and it broke a little bit of the thread off. But I'm hoping that the sealing surface is still okay and it doesn't actually leak air too much when it's running. Anyway, just going to run the rest of the line now, which is going to take quite a few hours, so better get into it. Okay, hose is all run. I did have to remove the battery and all that stuff to get to one zip tie to get the old hose out, but anyway, so that's all done. I don't really get a chance to test it because it's starting to rain. That's one more job done. Well, that's about it for this episode, so I'll see you on the next adventure.